Good morning, everyone. Surfcow playing some more Etrian Odyssey, and today we are going to be heading down into the second Stratum. Let's do a quick stop by. I don't think we have anything more to report. So no quest there. Let's double check our quests here. No available quests. Perfect. So we're gonna head to Forest Entrance. That is not what I wanted to do. I haven't had to use the magnetic poles or the geomagnetic fields yet. Okay. So, geomagnetic field. Stairway up. And let's start exploring. Interesting. Okay, so this is an immediate door here with paths out both ways. We are going to be running into new enemies here. Actually, these are the enemies that we just fought on the side area. This is definitely a little bit tougher than the previous areas. We're probably going to need to start slow. That is how this needs to work most of the time. So I think in the interest of getting as much map as we can, we're going to do a quick... Oops. We're going to go Robin, Stalker. And we're going to... Actually, yeah, let's just use the medicas that we've got left here to continue clearing inventory space. Did I not clear my inventory after last time? Oh. As you walk through the forest, you reach a calm place where light shines through the trees. Remember the quest you accepted at the pub. Embrace the flower entrusted to you to fulfill the old man's last wish. This must be the place on the 6th floor they'd mentioned. You plant the seed and begin to pack your dirt back on top. As you concentrate on your work, you feel a sudden air of imminent threat. Okay, and now we have to fight some bees. Another wave of bees attacks. I'm glad I was just gonna say, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Got a stinger. Before you can catch your breath, another attack. So this is a third wave of bees now. There we go. When you say the swarm is dying down, apparently it meant this is the last one. Okay. I honestly don't know if we're going to be able to survive this, but we'll try. Claw. Remembering the planted seed, you turn around and see it has blossomed into a flower. You carefully take the flower and head back to plant it in the old man's garden. Okay. Well, the good news is we survived and we completed the quest. The bad news is, well then, that was a thing that just happened. Let's go ahead and actually, I'm gonna go ahead and straight up, we used almost all of our resources in that one go. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with backing out at that point. That gives us new inventory to mess with. Now, I think the only new thing that we got so far was this nail whip. But we're getting close on these other things as well. And this is just giving us a little bit of an overview of what kind of stuff we need to be looking for. You know, these steel lumps, for example. Let's go ahead and pick up an Ariadne thread. And let's run to the inn. What? Do I want to do this? I don't think it's worth doing. We'll go ahead and sleep. That'll get us back around. Oh, I forgot to turn in the quest. Oh well. I feel like that's probably worth it for the double, or for the big damage boost. I feel like at this point we just want to keep boosting Defender, probably. Survivalist. What have we been working on? We're working on multi-hit, but it's not going to be another boost for quite a while. But it is probably the best, and I know when it caps out, you get it just adds a third hit, which is really strong. That is what one of the things I was working on, was getting a refresh. We've got Revive access now. We can get Cure 3 up so we can get Revive. That'll be really nice, just because it saves us resources once again. Another Crystal Door. We'll get to those eventually. I seem to do way better there than the fire was. Okay. Door. Hey, Steel Lump. That was one of the things we needed for, I believe it was a helmet. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's useful for other things as well. That feels like an item a resource that's probably going to be mineable later in this stratum as well. Okay. Here's our FOEs. I don't remember how these guys behave on this stratum, so we are going to want to be careful until we get their patterns down. Like, during the last section, there were some that we could run right by. There were some that we needed to be, that started following us as soon as we approached. These guys don't seem to be following, which is good. Or at least not aggressively so. But there's also two or three of them here, and I don't want them to accidentally all aggro on me. Well, okay, so this is the FOE. Do we want to try this? This feels terrifying right now. And I really don't want to. I also don't know if this is the only FOE in the area, 'cause this one seems more aggressive than the other ones did, but we also got closer to it than the other ones. And unfortunately, this is my lowest gathering skill. The actual take. And it does seem to have de-aggroed for now. No stingers that time. So I think we're saving that path for later. Well, that does confirm that they're not following me. They're just going in a pattern for now. So that's good. Okay, I want to try and go to this one that's in the middle next. That feels like it's going to be like a treasure or something as opposed to a new path. I'm always up for getting dead ends before we continue on. That's kind of what I was wondering. There's our lightwood. Awesome. So lightwood is one of the items that showed up on our list. At the when we were at the shop. So that's awesome. This is also a good example of we now have. Oops. We now have 2 locations here where we can gather items. And what this means in a short term is we just entered a new stratum. It's going to take a little bit for us to get over that next hump so that we can actually continue exploring. And right now, one of the ways we can do that is by doing short runs for those resources repeatedly. So we've got that there. This is a wall. This is treasure chest. Quick double checking this wall to make sure it's not a secret passage. Whoa. You know, I thought I'd fix my controller problems, but it looks like I am still having some weird issues where it's shorting out. It's getting really frustrating. Well, that cross seed is yellow, which is probably a good indicator that we're going to unlock some new stuff. Like nectar, which is really important. We got a broadsword available, which I don't think matters too much. That's pretty expensive for a small boost. It's only a 2. I think I'm gonna leave that for now. But let's also quick check the... Yes. I'm gonna go with downstaff on Florence rather than Morgan, because Florence has more turns where she's not attacking, or where she's not doing something. Morgan has spells to attack with. If Florence doesn't have healing to do, she's not doing anything. So giving her something that gives her a significant bump to attack feels pretty good there. Oh, that flower bloomed from the seed? What a pretty flower. If only the old man could have seen it before he passed away. I think I'll visit his garden and plant the flower there. Awesome. So nectar gives us a resurrection. Quite frankly, it's one of those things that I'm probably going to, most of the time, keep 1 on hand. Maybe 2. We also have some oils, which are interesting. These are especially good with the blazer ability that we have. If we stack blaze oil on somebody's weapon, like Robin, then we can have Robin and Morgan trigger fire and potentially have Lancelot get 2 attacks, I believe. I can't remember if that's how it works in this game or if it's just how it works in other games. Let's go ahead and we are going to do a full sleep, even though it's just 10 a.m. because that is going to refill our ability to harvest, which is super important right now. So I think we're gonna go this way first. New item, Starseed. That's 2 found nothings. That's really annoying. Okay. And I think we're gonna go up this way. Okay, we're gonna go this way first because it's the most likely to be a dead end. Spiders. Okay, that's new. That just happened. Well, I don't like those guys. And they didn't like us. We're gonna need to be a little more careful, apparently. That is not what I was expecting. I was expecting... So this one might actually be a loop or a dead end there, rather than this one. I'm really hoping this is either a mine or a take. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of XP, at least. And that is a mining point. Awesome. Oops. So we've got all 3 now, which means that as we go, we've reached your limit. So unlike the first floor where we would have had to go to 3 different floors to get all of these resources, we can gather all 3 resources on this first floor of the Stratum, which is really awesome. That was a little bit short, but that's what happens when you start losing people. So basically what I'm getting out of this is that we need to be a lot more careful 5-star seeds. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be a little bit... I want to sell one of these just to get the rewards for it. There we go. Got the Therica B. Just to be clear, this was not a profitable trip. We burned our nectar, we burned our... So we basically spent 1,000 right there getting our Ariadne thread and our nectar back. And we're spending another 95, so not great. But I know a little bit better what to expect, and that's the point. So I think what I'm gonna do, I have these locations now. And rather than go through the motions over and over again here, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, and we'll pick back up next time, hopefully with 5-star seeds and some other items in tow. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. Catch you next time.